Now, the forecast with KOIN 6 meteorologist Sally Showman.
I hope you had a great Wednesday. We're into the second half of the week tomorrow, and the weather, I think, will be pretty nice around Portland. 63 degrees when you wake up. I think we'll have some clouds filtering the sunlight for a lot of the day tomorrow. High clouds around Portland and the cumulus clouds east of the Cascades and over the mountains building throughout the afternoon. 75 degrees by noontime, and then we're into the 80s by 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I think we'll top out about 2 degrees cooler than where we were today, 86 degrees at 6 o'clock. Look at these current temperatures. It is still 77 degrees in downtown Portland, 72 in Tigard and Hillsborough, and 67 degrees out toward Gresham. We've cooled down quite nicely out at the coast, temperatures in the 50s there, and east of the Cascades, 72 for the Dalles and 68 degrees in Bend. Here's a live look outside, just a slight breeze blowing the air around, and we kind of need that breeze. It's probably really warm inside your house right now if you don't have air conditioning. Again, 90 degrees was the high today, which is a good 10 degrees above where we typically are this time of year. I want to check in the Dalles because we've been tracking the weather there very closely because of the wildfire that's burning about 7-8 miles southwest of town. Look at this. This is good news. We've got southerly winds just 2 miles per hour with the peak gust in the last hour or so, 13 miles per hour. So things are calming down tonight, but tomorrow there are more concerns on the fire lines. That is because we could potentially see thunderstorms develop. So what's the forecast for tomorrow? I think that relative humidity, about 20%. Isolated thunderstorms could pop up in the afternoon and the evening hours, and increasing west winds tomorrow afternoon around the Dalles. That's why a fire weather watch goes into effect tomorrow afternoon through Friday morning, and a red flag warning just to the south. The reason being this area of low pressure that's spinning showers, it just barely into Oregon right now. That's going to traverse the state tomorrow, and then behind it we're going to cool down quite a bit. You see all the clouds off there in the ocean. Those are going to push inland for our day Friday and into Saturday. Here's your rain and cloud forecast. 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Those are the high clouds I was talking about. Maybe a few sprinkles over the mountains, but things really don't get fired up until later on in the day. Clouds at noontime, lunchtime. We're warming up around Portland, and look at this. I think the first thunderstorms of the day starting to pop up east of the Cascades, and then we get going. This is 5 o'clock, and there's just one round of moisture and thunderstorms after the next east of the mountains. Here's 8 o'clock tomorrow night. The Cascades potentially seeing some thunderstorms, and this model showing some activity just east of Portland and in the gorge. So we'll be tracking that very closely. Wake up to the clouds Friday morning, and I think we see some sunshine in the afternoon. Maybe some drizzle Friday night before more clouds on Saturday morning. So you get the idea. We're kind of switching back into the morning clouds, afternoon sunshine routine by Friday and all the way through the weekend. Here's your 7-day forecast. If you didn't like the 90s today, you'll really appreciate the 70s for much of that forecast. 78 on Friday. And the hood to coast forecast, it's Friday and Saturday, doesn't look too bad for running. We're talking about temperatures from the 60s into the 70s.
Oh, yeah.
No matter when you're running.
Right.
And whether it's the middle of the night or, you know, in the morning,
Could
whenever.
be a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Sally.